Well, hello everybody, Hillside Gardener back here with you, and what you see before you are some toilet paper rolls, and depending when you're watching this is the quarantine period, I guess, we're all kind of going through, and for some reason, well, there's no toilet paper in the stores anymore, so those of you fortunate enough to actually have toilet paper, I'm going to show you a little trick here, ways you can use your toilet paper rolls here to make some biodegradable, planters, okay? I mean, we don't always have enough people have the plastic 6-cell trays or starter stuff like that. So this is a way at home you can do this with something you already have without having to go to the store and buying seed starting materials. So basically all you see here before you is this is a toilet paper roll, and on the bottom just very carefully you just kind of pinch it together like that. It doesn't need to be too perfect, and these are pre-filled with just some regular seed starting potting mix. So this is one thing you can do. I have some squash seeds, and I have some cucumber seeds. I'm over here. I'm gonna just cucumber, show you that there. So I'm gonna throw these seeds, and you can start them directly into the toilet paper rolls here with the soil. Keep it moist. I like to keep it into a container. That way, whenever you water it, one, the soil doesn't flush out the bottom because the bottom is not a complete enclosed pot, if you will, because you just fold it over, so it helps keep the water out. But because of the cardboard of the toilet paper roll here, it's actually going to soak up some moisture. All right, so as it soaks it up, yes, it will start to break down. It's going to start getting you don't want to keep it waterlogged, for one. But the good point about this is once your plants get big enough, you can drop the entire thing here into the soil. Container, the toilet paper roll, soil, plant, everything all at once, and it will just naturally going to break down the worms, the water, the bugs, all whatever. It's going to break it down. The roots are going to be able to grow right through the softened cardboard right there, and there you go. So it saves you a step of having to get 6-cell or multi-cell plastic trays, which are non-biodegradable, non-renewable, all that kind of stuff. So this is something you already have at your house anyways. You're using toilet paper every day, and some people out there have, I don't know, a year's supply at their house, so they should have plenty of these rolls for the rest of us to use, I suppose. But kind of show you what I've done right here. This is just some basil that I grew, okay, and I've already transplanted it into this little container just like this, so it fits perfectly. A nice little starter size like that, and it'll grow up just enough to, plant out into the garden when it's time. And speaking of time, haha, pun intended. All right, so anyhow, this is some thyme that I took some cuttings of. And as you see here, the roots are starting to form. So I'm able to now use this, show you. You just pop it down in there. And I'll go do a better job when I can use both hands with the camera here. And you just kind of backfill a little bit of soil and keep this really moist. And there you go. Your cuttings, you can transplant it directly into the toilet paper rolls just like that. Okay, and same thing I said, you can add this, just put seeds directly in here. You can use this method to transplant your cuttings, or if you already have little starters or little cups or something, you can transplant your already established plants like this basil here into the container. And like I said, once it's time, you put the whole thing into the ground, and there you go. So there's just some ideas what you can do with all your toilet paper rolls while you're stuck at home and can't get out, or you shouldn't be out for that matter. Anyways, but I will make a point for this is you don't want to start these, 2 to 3 months early like you would, starting seeds in January or February or something like that, because the cardboard will start to break down and get kind of soft and fall apart. So this is kind of what you would do probably a month, maybe 2 to 3 weeks prior to getting it out, because though I haven't done this for a while, I do remember that the toilet paper rolls, they're not going to last forever. So just kind of judge it, depending on how wet you keep them, the moisture level, etc., etc. That's what you want to see. But once you start seeing the plants, if they do get big enough that the roots start coming out of the pot there, that's when it's time to put them in the ground. And if it's not ready yet, if it's still frosty and cold outside like that, it may not be. You might have started too early. Okay, so just play around with it. It's fun. And you have these things laying around anyways. So start some seeds, have some fun, reuse everything you can possibly. This is a great time just to kind of have fun, experiment. And this is something good that you can try with your kids. Kids will love this. They would think it's fun to just use toilet paper rolls and put plants in them. It's just a good time. Something you can do with your children, spend some time with your family, get out there and just enjoy gardening. All right, guys, so this is the Hillside Gardener. I'm going to go ahead and sign off right here, get back to planting my toilet paper rolls inside. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and I'll catch you next time here on the Hillside. All right, bye-bye.